Welcome back, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I am fine myself, and let's get started. Our first root is for, meaning completely. And this root is used to intensify the meaning. I'm going to be giving you guys a couple of examples here to show you what I'm talking about. For example, forgiven. The meaning of this word is completely forgiven. Completely given. I'm going to go ahead and give you another example. Forsaken. Means completely lost. And I'm going to go ahead and use this word in a sentence to help you guys better understand this root. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys. He was completely forgiven of his debt. This is a very important root. You will come across it a lot. So when you do, you will now know the meaning. It means completely. Moving on to our next root. For. Means in front of, or previous, or earlier. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a couple of examples. One of them is forecast. Meaning a preview of events to be. Our next example is forebear, and that means ancestor. I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of this word in a sentence. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and read this sentence to you guys. The forecast for today is, it will be rainy. Moving on to our next root. Fract and frag. I'm going to go ahead and give you the meaning. It means to break. And I am going to give you two examples of this. Fracture means to break, And fragile, I'm going to go ahead and underline that for you too. Let me just go ahead and write this. Fragile means easily or easy to break. I'm going to go ahead and underline the roots for you so you could see it better. I'm going to use this word, fracture, in a sentence. While playing football, he fractured his leg. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you one more time. While playing football, he fractured his leg. Moving on to our next root. Fug. Fug means to flee, to run away, and to escape. Escape. I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of this. Fugitive. Fugitive. I'm going to go ahead and underline this for you. Fugitive means a person who is running away. I'm going to go ahead and use this word. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and use this word in a sentence. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys. The fugitive has been captured by the police. Moving on to our next root is funk. And that means to perform and to work. I'm going to go ahead and give you an example. My first one is going to be function. And the meaning is to work normally. I'm going to go ahead and underline that for you. And I'm going to give you another word, defunct. I'm going to go ahead and underline this. Like I said before, when this is underlined, it's going to have a negative meaning. And I'm going to go ahead and underline this. Sorry, I missed that there. Defunct means no longer working. I'm going to go ahead and use this word in a sentence. I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. The machine functions well for its age. Moving on to our next root. is fuss. Fuss means to pour. And I'm going to go ahead and give you an example here. Confusion. I'm going to go ahead and underline this for you. And the meaning of this word is being flooded with too much information. I'm going to go ahead and use this in a sentence. Confusion. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. Due to the confusion, he made many mistakes. Confusion. Moving on to our next root. Actually, we have just finished F. We are now starting G. Our first word in G is gastro, meaning stomach. And I'm going to give you an example of this. Yes. Gastritis. And that means inflammation of the stomach. I'm going to go ahead and use this in a sentence. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys. Excuse me. The man was in great pain because he had gastritis. Moving on to our next root. This is a commonly used root, so after I write this, I'm gonna mark it here. Gen and Genesis. Meaning birth, production, and formation. I'm going to go ahead and give you an example here. First of all, let me just mark this since it's fairly important. My example is going to be generation. And that means all the people born at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and use this in a sentence. Let me just underline this for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys. Our generation knows computers much better from the past generations. Moving on to our next root. Our next root is geo. Geo means earth, soil, and global. I'm going to go ahead and give you two examples for this. One of them is geography. Geography, meaning study of Earth's surface. Second one is geology. And that means study of the structure of the earth. I'm going to go ahead and use geography in a sentence. Let me just point that out for you guys. Let me read that for you guys. Geography is known for studying the surface of the earth. Moving on to our last root is giga or giga. Sorry about that. Giga. Giga means a billion. I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of this. Gigabyte. And that means unit of computer storage space. I'm going to go ahead and now give you an example. I'm going to write this tablet has 16 gigabytes of memory. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that for you guys. This tablet has 16 gigabytes of memory. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you next time.